Alright, hello Beloved Divinities. My name is Jason Moon. You're watching Awaken Connect Divinity, and we are working on our new moon read. So, we will be pulling from the Modern Witch Tarot deck, along with pulling from the Isis Oracle, because this is going to be more of a channel message for from Mama Aset for the new moon. So, we're going to go ahead and see what we are going to be leaving behind, what she wants us to focus on, and what we're going to move into, and then we're going to see if there's anything else that we need to know. All right, so I hope this reading is finding you guys well. I hope that you guys are being met with blessings and abundance. I apologize for my absence. I was going to work on a video, and the vibes were like, don't post that shit. And I was like, all right, then I guess I'm not going to post that shit. So here we are doing a new moon read. So let's go ahead and see. We just want to kind of look at what Mama Aset is wanting us to focus on right now for this new moon. If you guys notice, I'm not burning incense. There is some other incense burning right now elsewhere in the room, and I don't like burning incense on top of that. So Mama Aset has us coming into Wings of Isis, uniting with the angelic self. All right, so that's the first card we got. Let's go ahead and look at. So that tells me what we're going to be looking at for the new moon is getting in touch with like angelic energies, talismans of potency, and rising sun, divine solar child reborn. We're not going to count that because that was 2 cards. We're just going to go with 1. Mama Aset, if you could just give me 1. We'll take Rising Sun. That's funny. Alright, the Divine Solar Child Reborn. I actually don't see that card that often, the Rising Sun. I've seen Wings of Isis a lot recently, but I've also, personally, I've been working with angelic energy. Not too much. I don't consider myself an angel worker, but let's see. I guess this is going to be what we're going into. Divine Sun Child. Ooh, Rising Sun. Divine Solar Child Reborn. Blessings of the Sun Falcon. So immediately what that tells me is that, because I feel like Rising Sun leading to Divine Sun Child is the energy of a child being born, or a step up. I feel like Rising Sun is the first step, and then Divine Sun Child is everything coming full circle. I really love how pretty these cards look, but let's go ahead and see. Wings of Isis, uniting with the angelic self, Divine Sun Child, blessings of the Solar Falcon, Rising Sun, Divine Solar Child Reborn. All right, Mama Aset, what information do you want to give us about the Rising Sun card? Now remember, the Wings of Isis is what we're going to be focusing on for the new moon. Sorry. The Rising Sun is what we're coming out of, the Divine Solar Child Reborn. Celebration, happy period, King of Cups. All right. So we got the 4 of Wands, the King of Cups for the Rising Sun, Divine Solar Child Reborn. You've done the steps and taken necessary steps in order to conquer your inner world, or your inner thoughts, your inner intuition, your emotions, stuff like that. There were things that were impacting you that aren't impacting you anymore, or feelings and stuff that were holding you back. You're in a good mood. I sense renewed vigor, and you're kind of motivated. I sense the feeling of a restart of something. And to have the Chariot card also come out definitely tells me that there's you're getting the divine go ahead. This is the time to move forward. You've done the work. This tells me that you guys are being confirmed for having passed or gotten through the most recent phase of what you guys are working on. So whatever growth period that you were going into the new moon with, whatever it is that you're working on letting go, definitely you were good at that. Honestly, that's the only thing I'm getting. Renewed vigor. Here's what we're getting for. There's still a sense of emotional mastery coming on, but now you're kind of combining it with planning. You're being strategic about it, but you're still honoring your emotions and getting in touch with them. I'm getting the sense that you're making power moves, you're making plans. It also tells me that there's a lot of decisions in the air, but there's some things that you're not accounting for. I definitely would say lean into divination or something like that, because there's probably something you're missing. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of I feel that you've brought into balance a sense of ideas, logic, and moving things forward. Okay, so yes, I do see how do I want to phrase this? How do I want to start on this and kind of explain it? I get the sense that you're evaluating your options and having a variety of different paths available to you. However, you're also considering how you're going to honor your emotions in that time in order to proceed forward. There is a lot of emotional turmoil that is around. I definitely get the sense that you're going to want to do some shadow work, and I feel like the moon card honestly was a confirm on that, just because as soon as I saw the 2 of Swords, I immediately knew that there was something that you weren't seeing, or there's something here in this path, in this decision, there's going to be decisions and you're going to need to get more insight, more knowledge, so to speak, because it definitely felt like there was a potential for you to be missing some important key aspect of the situation, or of this period in which you are stepping into more celestial angelic contact. However, there definitely feels a sense of hidden grief too, but you're sitting with it. You're not trying to be hasty about it. And I definitely feel like that's something you need to consider and move forward. Even with seeing the moon card, I feel like that's just the confirm for it. Like I said before, the moon card feels like a confirm of just like doing the inner work, doing the shadow work, like looking into your subconscious or your shadow self, like what is lying underneath, like what are your true motives behind why you are pursuing what you're pursuing in order to require the angelic contact. Because I generally feel like there's magic involved in whatever goal it is that you're trying to reach. And you're trying to support yourself with magic, but you're going to need to do some inner work. And I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is a confirm, along with saying like, hey, this could easily go your way, or it will go your way, but you're going to have to do the work for it. If you don't, then you won't see the results of it. Going into Divine Sun Child. So you'll see the blessings of the Sun Falcon, which I feel like this is going to speak for itself, because you will see what you're looking for if you do the work that you're needing to do. Any like suggestions or anything like that, Mama Aset, that you have for us? She definitely believes in you. She says that you're going to be victorious. She's always really encouraging. I love getting in touch with her energy. Okay, so I don't have any of my cards in reverse, of course. So let's see. She believes in you. She wants you to remember why you started. Like, what inspired you to pursue this passion of yours that you're trying to make happen? What inspires you to have this wish in your heart? And also the sense of, like, remember why you started. Remember why you started. You're going to be successful, but remember why you started. But also be patient. It is going to take some time. There is going to be like a little bit of work. There is going to be like a waiting period, but you are going to make it. You are going to be successful. Also, there's definitely like a strong feeling of multiple routes in this. Is that right, Mama Aset? I feel like there's always multiple routes whenever they're option. Yep. Multiple routes. But I think you're going to need to watch out for, taking on too much. Is that correct? No. All right. Need to watch out for what? Burnout? Inspiration? I feel like that's also a yes on the burnout. Burnout? No. Burnout? No. What am I missing? Like, I'm trying to figure out what you need to watch out for. You need to watch out for overworking yourself, and you will need to watch out for overworking yourself and just sitting still too long. You could essentially stop moving or stagnate because you're worried about making the wrong decision, which is why I am recommending that you are going to want to lean heavily on your intuition and your divination abilities at this time, just because that is what you're going to need in order to proceed forward with this. So let's see if there's any lasting messages for this current new moon from Mama Aset, if she has anything else she would like for us to know about, as I throw my cards everywhere. All right, Lady Aset, do you have any lingering messages for us today? Too. She believes in us, and we've got this, which obviously, and I think that makes sense. She is a goddess of the sun. So looks like she is saying that what we're coming up for with the new moon, whatever it is we're looking for manifesting, if we stay focused, you will achieve what it is that you are wanting to achieve, your heart's desire, your goal, your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations, if that makes sense. Anyways, loves, I hope that this reading helps. I hope that you find it useful. Let me know what you think. I do offer readings, so if you're interested, please go ahead and reach out to me in order to book. I hope that you guys have a good rest of your day and have a good new moon. Bye.